Today's Saturday and I'm not really supposed to be vlogging, but this is the first day I feel like talking on camera again since I was taking all my medicine for pneumonia. It's like my body's finally gotten okay with it. I just want to show y'all something. It's one of my favorite things in the world. That is Malachi and my little brother Shannon. He's Uncle Shannon mowing around the big red barn, and I love it. I love seeing my brother that way with the kiddos. It just does my heart good. And look at that. There he is. Malachi riding on the lawnmower with Uncle Shannon. Malachi, someday you're gonna love that video. He just wants to be out there. He's wearing his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle headsets. It's awesome. Love it. This morning I woke up, the Lord was just talking to me. I hadn't had that much sleep at this point because my sleep's been really, really whack. I've slept a lot, but weird hours. Because of medicine, you have to get up, take medicine, whatever, and keep things going. Anyways, this morning I woke up and the Lord just started downloading to me about the sermon I'm doing on Sunday. It's the first time I've had that kind of download of information, and it's burning my gut. I'm so thankful because leading up this week I've had a lot of faith and trust in Him to give me something, speak into me for this week, because I hadn't had all the time I usually have to prep. But in the time I had to prep and literally just write, which I usually waste 20 pages to get 3 or 4 pages. You know, I mean, it's so much writing I don't use. I got journals full of just information, and my phone too. And it's just a waste. Today, it's like I got a download of exactly what I wanted. And I already had some content before. It's going to work with it, thankfully. So I'm not wasting anything. It's all being exactly, precisely used. And then there's more information I got just burned in my gut that I'm praying through. What's exciting is I'm sitting here at this point, and I may or may not, Lord might put a clip in here to break out and show you the Lord was speaking to me, but I'm not sure. It was really intimate. I just recorded it on video because it's the only thing I had near, and I couldn't record it quick enough. I need to write these things down from the Lord. And I was just weeping as He just downloaded this information in my soul. So I probably won't add them here, but I might keep them for reference later. But anyway, with that said, just waking up with that kind of encounter with Him where He's just revealing into my soul, I'm so thankful. That's the first time that's happened in a long, long time. And it makes me feel like where I had questions whether it's in the right place or not, or whether we should move the next house or get the next thing, or whether we're supposed to be at New Life or not, and what the next step is for God. It's like He just makes it so clear when you have those encounters and you're with Him on His timeline. I just want to stay on His timeline. So today that really was pretty amazing, just hearing Him and knowing that we're still on His timeline. We're walking with Him. I feel the season's changing, so I know that next steps are going to come. We're going to go back to buying a property and all that kind of stuff like we were going to engage. I know I need to start doing some of my other projects I haven't done. And I know now that I feel better, I just realized how long I've been sick. I've been sick for like 3 or 4 months, pretty bad, didn't know it. And you can hear it in my voice at different times, but like my voice is not just cleared up in the upper area, it's cleared all the way down in my chest for the first time, probably since this past winter. So, but my brain's working much better. I'm able to multitask, and I can see not just 714 and New Life. I see all this other stuff that was put on my heart and the next steps. I got bogged down in being sick and missed out on some time, but it really is nice to be back. Anyway, again, really not supposed to be videoing, but I just want to say that I'm going to have my quiet time, and I wish I had some decaf coffee since I can't drink caffeinated right now. I need to order some. I need coffee. Just the experience of it would help me wake on up. And I guess that's just about it. But anyways, Probably won't see you the rest of the day, but I haven't had a chance to see y'all last few days except for Lori's snap video of here and there. And folks, I've been out of it. I Swanee, I'm glad she didn't video the coughing and the dealing with all the stuff coming out of my lungs and just the pain. I've been in a lot of pain, exhausted. And so I understand why people go to the hospital. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. All right, that's what's been going on. That's a recap of my last week. And I'm speaking tomorrow. I held on to the sermon because I really felt like the Lord was putting something on my heart. And now, through this revealed encounter this morning, I'm ready. I can't wait till it comes. The topic is gentleness. And the Lord just really revealed that He is gentle. He is the symbol and perfect personification of it. And just that gentleness is not the lack of power. It's that it's the perfection of power self-controlled. Wow. Lydia's learned how to do the bike. Really getting it. Yay, Lids. Lydia's a bicycle rider. No, you won't. Shannon took the brakes off of Lydia's bicycle. I mean, not brakes. Shannon took the Shannon took the training wheels off of Lydia's bike, and she just rode it for the first time without training wheels. So that's cool. Had to come tonight and make copies. So I'm working on my board and all my stuff in my office. Lori's working. I think I got all my printouts done for Dr. Craig. Boom. And I'm trying to get everything just going. And I hear this as the kids are playing. Listen. Kids are cleaning up, and Nakai's in there singing, "Holy, holy, with one voice, heaven and earth are singing." So there you go, Miss Karen. Isn't that cool? Let me cut on the lights so I can see around here. You're having an effect. I got all my area cleaned out. The girls are checking out my office. It's gotten much cleaner. I've got a few more things to get rid of. I've got to find a place for the tents, but we're getting it in order. And over here, I still don't have all my cards at the same time printed, but I'm getting there. Here, I finally got things up on my board the way I want them. So I did a lot of work today cleaning off what we finished, which we completed so much. And we got a lot more to go. And then I got my file cabinet there together. And my desk, everything's going well. I just got to find my cable for my monitor. I can't use it. Anyways, that's my brick from the old prayer house there on the shelf. It's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, we're getting there. Yes, ma'am.
What's in here?
That right there is going to be where we put important cards and stuff later when we have sign-ups and whatnot. Cool? Just want to grab this red sunset on video real quick. It's kind of pretty to end the day. We stopped by to see Alan for a minute because we were driving down the road leaving the church, and I saw it. I didn't say anything. I was just watching it, trying to figure out what I was looking at. It looked like a red drone with some kind of tail on it going through the sky right over the road where we're driving. We're on 64. It's going straight with us. Really red, about grapefruit size. Stop, 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 stop. And we're leaving the church. We've been praying for Isaiah 64. And, okay. Lori had to get Malachi adjusted. We're on the driveway and he's being a little crazy. Anyway, so we're on Highway 64, and it's going along with us. We're talking about a half a minute Lori says, "You see that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we're watching it as it goes through the air, and it's about little tree level. It's heading ahead of us, and it's a red ball, and then all of a sudden it does this little wavery thing way off, shoots up in the air like that, and it's gone. I'd have thought it was a meteorite, even though I'd only seen green-blue ones ever in my life, if it hadn't have been for the way it acted at the end when it did this little wavery thing, as whoop, whoop, and then shut up. And then it wasn't bottle rocket. There's no firecrackers. It wasn't anything like that. It was too slow. It was going slowly with us, and then it just took off. It was with us for the longest time as we're talking. It might have been longer in time than just a half minute. It's just, it all went so quick for us, but we were discussing all the way, and it just didn't seem natural. I mean, by definition, it was unidentified, and it was a flying object. So we stopped by, talked to Alan about it, and I put on Facebook, that this happened, and he's like, "Would you pray tonight?" And he starts repeating what I prayed on, and he's like, "That's Isaiah 64. We were over Highway 64, or it was over Highway 64 with us." So I think it's a sign, man. I think it's the Lord. He's breaking in, like Isaiah talks about. Would you come in and break in and rend the heavens? And it was like him rending the heavens. He says, "I think you're getting a sign for breakthrough." I put on Facebook, there are boatloads of people that talk about this phenomenon all over the world, even once inside of a building during meetings with a speaker, from Rodney Howard-Browne to Renewals to Revival to even John Kilpatrick, and even recently as people were headed to some meetings at CHP. I had no idea. But you guys, all I'm saying is we saw it, it happened. What do you got to say?
It was pretty wild. And it was interesting to me that we both saw it, because if I had seen it, I could have dismissed it as something, and if he saw it, he could have dismissed it.
But I waited on her to say something, but she said, "Do you see that?" And I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "Is it a drone?" I'm like, "That's not a drone. It's too small, like grapefruit sized." And then we're watching it thinking, was it a airplane or what? And it all happened. We're like, whoa, that's not hardware. That's not physical. That's not natural. That is different. And so, well, I best get out. Malachi's getting my door for me, but there you go. Just want to go on record. We're still trying to figure that out. If there's something that happens God-sized at church, man, it'll be a miracle tomorrow after having fought through pneumonia. But what a way to start out the day. I start out with God talking in my head, and I end the day with a red ball. The Bible says that his ministers are flaming fire, the angels. Maybe they're going before us.
That is Jupiter descending under the moon.
Okay, say it again.
That is Jupiter under the moon descending.
That little dot. There it is. There's Jupiter.